From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this, pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Garrett Crochet. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
And we're underway from Fenway.
Outside, that's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. Misses the sweeper. And it's even up. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, shortstop, Gunnar.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jordan Westburg.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Crochet with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league.
That's a ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just underway here at Fenway.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela gets under it. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder Taylor Ward.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Homered last night, added another hit as well. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Nope, outside.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at Fenway Park and getting the start for Baltimore, Shane Baz. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Nope. Ball one.
Top of the zone for a called strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Fouled off to the right. Two now. Dives, and it can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Runner takes off.
The plate.
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, it's not the most important detail on the scouting report, but it still matters. Just putting the ball in play gives you a chance against this defense because they've been known to provide a gift or two.
Outside, ball one. Abreu launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ball back inside.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 3-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it. Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
That's outside, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the runner. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights it off. He'll see another. Abreu over at second. Monasterio on at first with 2 down. In the air to left center. Henderson under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Boston, so now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Alonso matched a homer in his last game. Ripped on a line to center. Rafaela takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles underneath it. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles 0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
In the air to left center, Ward under it, and there's one down.
Batting 8th, First baseman, Tristan Casas.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
And a swing and a miss there. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Draws the walk there. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a bouncer. Henderson. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Wong off of first with 2 away. That's towards center. Cowser moving under it. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Boston, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Alexander.
Ball 1.
On the ground, Monasterio fires over to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Right fielder, Leody Taveras.
Nope.
Taveras, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. There's a strike.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Got him swinging. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Popped up. Fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of just parks it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
In the dirt.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Quick toss to first. Story back in on a dive. Story on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Taps softly to the right side. Toss to Alonso. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Anthony swings through it for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Story, and he scores. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat pack to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman,
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. Big swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
Base hit! Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now
First
batting
baseman,
Tristan Casas. Walked his first time. Runner on the move. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles nothing. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Holiday.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
There's the strike of the knees. Swings and misses. Went for the sweeper. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 down, base is empty. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. Caught looking his first time up. And there's the strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ward, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball, Casas. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Back inside Fenway Park, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
You You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Chopped left side. Westberg whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
And on the mound, they've got to start working ahead, focusing on strike one. It's the best pitch in baseball. Falling behind and being forced to challenge is never where you want to be as a pitcher.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop.
Here's Story now. 1 for 2. In the air, right field, Taveras on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ripped to short. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Jordan Westberg.
That catches the corner.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
The Orioles trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Alexander batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Whips it to Casas. And the Orioles set down in order. Still nothing on the scoreboard for them after 5. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. And we're back here at Fenway Park to check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Out towards right center field. Cowser has a beat on it. One down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Activity in the bullpen. Cole Sands getting ready to go. Aiken getting cranked up as well. High fly ball right field. Taveras under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
And now here is Andrew Monasterio. In the air, center field. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So up next, Leody Taveras.
Right fielder, Leody Taveras.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Taveras wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball, that's low.
Next offering is outside.
Ball 2.
Taveras aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So digging in, Jackson Holiday. And that one clips the corner. The 0-1. That one fouled off. The Orioles with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
The 0-2. Calling on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Nope, that's a ball.
Two on, one out. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Rips that one to right. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And now Taylor Ward. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And that's ripped for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there.
Alonso.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet will depart. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching.
Greg Weitzer on to pitch here.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
That's a ball.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth,
44,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound,
Sands.
Cole Sands.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
0-1. Foul ball. Sands, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a slurve, drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second, and he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Up next for the Red
Got a
Sox.
fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Henderson over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman.
So now
Tristan
with 1 away and a
Casas.
man at second. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Comes a 2-2. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Jaron Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Meyer, the lead runner, out at second. Wong at first. 2 out of the inning. This one's smoked on its way out of here. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of it.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cole Sands done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
Baltimore,
pitcher now,
number
Keegan
45.
Aiken.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Cowser on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, digging in, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hey. Fastball for a strike at 95. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
Fought off foul. Red Sox up 6-1. On the ground, right side, Monasterio over to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Blaze Alexander. He's grounded out a couple of times. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. That's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it 6-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The Red Sox designated hitter Wilyer Abreu.
Ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. Just misses with that one.
Really nice two-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
That's a ball.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for
The
Baltimore,
new pitcher in the game, Dietrich
71.
Enns.
Dietrich
And with the
Enns.
big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
First and second, no outs. Andrew Monasterio will hit next. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. To the plate. Can't hang on. He's safe. It's 7-1. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 0-1 now.
Ball one.
And a swing and a miss. Traffic on the bases with one already in. All Red Sox in this one.
That's ball two.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Rafaela in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Fouled off left side. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dietrich Enns won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Coming on
Baltimore,
for the Orioles,
number
Andrew
39,
Kittredge.
Andrew
Well, they need
Kittredge.
someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 aboard,
Up
2
next
outs.
for the
Tristan
Red Sox.
Casas up next for the Red
First baseman,
Sox.
Tristan Casas.
Ball 1, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. First and second, 2 down. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Orioles 1. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Welcome back as
Leading
we
off
take a look
for
at
the
their upcoming
Orioles,
schedule.
Right fielder Leody Taveras.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
His understanding of the
Ball 1.
strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 here. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Out to short. Not in time.
No, he's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up
It
next
doesn't
for
really
the
matter
Orioles,
where you are in the
catcher
lineup.
Samuel
Your job is to get
Basallo.
on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That one to first, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. The Orioles trying to get back into this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now. Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
2 on, 1 out. Line drive to short and caught.
Jotted that as a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And next for the Orioles, Taylor Ward.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
No, that's low.
And the 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Picks himself up at RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Greg Weisser is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Justin Slayton gets the call from the pen.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Nope.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position.
Yeah.
Two on, 2 outs. That's
Ball
a little bit low. Payoff pitch. In there. Got him looking for the K. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's 7-2. It's an AL East matchup here on to the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one fouled hard the other way. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2.
Ball down.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He jacks that one out to left. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Andrew Kittredge out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Cade Povich.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Man at first, nobody out. Trevor Story, the next to hit. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Durant back in on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, William Abreu.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
Ground ball to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one outside. Ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's now 10-2.
Yeah, just a great effort out there to track that one down and bring it in on the dive. Awesome effort to get at least 1 out. Yeah, a run comes across to score as he tagged from third, but it could have easily been a lot worse if that ball drops.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That is the inning. They get 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 a solo homer. Through 8 full, it's the Red Sox 10 and the Orioles 2. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder Colton Cowser.
Nope, that's inside.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Hit on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout.
That's out.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Close
Ball
one,
2.
doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball 2. Slate, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Leody Taveras.
Lifted in the air, right field. Anthony ranging back. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.